What's going on, everybody? I'm Sam with Soda Exotics. Today, in this episode of How Much Should You Be Paying, we're going to be going how much you should be paying for Porcellio laevis Dairy Cow Isopods. Stay tuned. Now, before we get into the pricing and everything, as always with all these videos, this is in no way to judge anybody's prices on the animals they sell. Some people do this for their whole living and some people just do it as a hobby. I am just trying to help the people who want to be buyers and kind of prevent them from getting overly ripped off. As I mentioned, this is no shade against anybody, but I'm personally just telling the prices that I've found for that have been done with a little bit of digging around. So I'm just saying for you guys, this can be easily found as well. With that being said, it's important to know that with isopods, you are typically going to buy them in quantities of 10. For most people, it's a starting quantity of 10. You can do like more wholesale type options where you can buy like 100 of them. However, this is going to be more of just like a 10 start quantity where most people tend to sell them at shows or on Morph Market and things like that. Now, the cool thing with the Dairy Cow Isopod is they are one of the most prolific and one of the most coolest looking isopods there are on the market. A lot of people love these and they're amazing starting isopods. You can start with 10 and literally have hundreds within a couple of months. They are awesome. So with that being said, a 10 count of them is actually fairly cheap. And I would say I've seen them go as cheap as $10 for a 10 count and as much as $25 for a 10 count. I personally sell a 10 count of them for $15, but generalizing in the type of area, I would never pay more than maybe $20. It also depends on location where you are. However, they are very common isopods. They're very easy to find. Keep in mind when it comes to shipping, a lot of people charge a lot more money with shipping. So with that and a shipping price of an extra $30 to $50 could make the price vary a little. However, in most reptile shows, you can easily find these for quantities of 10 for a very good price. So I would say I would not pay more than $20 for a 10 count of these. However, depending on the location, let's say you're somewhere where there's none, maybe 25, but I really wouldn't go higher than that. A lot of places you can find them for $15. That seems the most general price range for them. I've seen them go for as cheap as 10 though. Just depends where you look, but I'd say up to 20 is a fair price for the Dairy Cow Isopod. Now keep in mind, prices are subject to change. However, during the times that are current right now, I like to give a more generalized price range. So these prices can change over time. However, if anything, I think they would possibly go cheaper as time goes on because they are such high breeding, highly prolific animals. They are super, super common. So with that, you're going to get more competitive prices. So keep that in mind when trying to purchase them. Thank you for watching this week's video, and we will see you next Sunday.